The Walk Crazy for Tommy!
Thank you. Hello everyone. I'm the German in the crew. I got my water. That's why I got my notepad. My phone here, technically. That's not my phone, it's my watch actually. It's telling me. I set the timer. Make sure we're on time today. Yeah. So, I'm a German doing English comedy in Germany. Contradiction, yes. Free exposure therapy and speech training, also yes. Our reason why I'm speaking English is because I am bilingual, which means I think in German and I also think in English. And the type of English I think is Canadian English, if you remember Sonia said. That's why I look like a tap of acid. And man, German and consciousness, it's a weird concept, man. Consciousness. You know, it's like I sit up there, I watch everyone, try to have a good time, and the German part inside of me goes like, everyone is better than you. You don't even speak English as a first language, man. Look at Frank. Everyone can understand. Frank is from America. And then suddenly the Canadian part comes up and he's like, would you shut the fuck up, bud? I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to listen to comedy, bro. Yeah. That is my biceps. It's like me right now. Pretty tense. Talking about body parts. These are my thighs. These are like my accent. Pretty thick. Yeah. I'm a real German, by the way. I'm a Bavarian German. So I used to wear lederhosen and drink a lot of beer. And Sonia knows, weed, acid, conservatism, gone. I know I kind of like look like the end state of hipster. I look like my favorite color is vibrant. My zodiac sign is La Boo Boo. And my favorite drug, talking about drugs, Alexandre. My favorite drugs is the dopamine rush I get after finishing a good book about feminism. Also wrote those myself. It's just my life. I'm a performative introvert. And I'm pretty good at this. A performative introvert is basically an introvert who performs and then leaves. Yeah, I feel like we're like two different types of comedians. You could have like the extroverts who are really like up and are like ready to perform, like, oh, you having a good time? Yeah. Extroverts, you know, are like a little condescending, push their own ego a little bit. Yeah, what about you covering my style, bro? Meanwhile, the performative introverts are more like, I don't mean it. Hope everyone still thinks that's funny. German side, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Yeah, talking about weed, consciousness. I know I look like I studied a correlation between weed and consciousness. Because I actually do. Check out sensimilia.com, by the way. And I know what you're thinking. Ah, where is Waldo? People on psychedelics hate looking for Waldo. Because Waldo keeps moving and blending in. And what if Waldo is there, but you can't see him? Is he still there? Consciousness. I know consciousness. I know the thing with consciousness is like when someone says the word consciousness. You think like, okay, I heard this guy has taken too many drugs, or he watched too many spiritual gurus on Instagram going like, consciousness. You are the bearer of the infinite power of the cosmos. Subscribe to my Patreon. And you'll learn the real truth of empowerment. Consciousness. Subscribe now and you get a free guide to how to sunbath your asshole. Consciousness. You're seeing this ad because I paid for it. To what is probably the most controversial tech company on the entire planet. Consciousness. Pay me. Pay the price of consciousness. I'll help you find the way. Weird stuff. Very weird stuff. Check the timer. Oh, there's a little end bit. So about being a performative introvert, most of my friends are actually kind of like the opposite of me. They are like extroverts with ADHD. Shout out to the back. And so the one reason besides exposure therapy and free language practice where I've also started doing stand-up comedy is because I finally want to give my 2 cents about something as well. And I find everything that's going on really absurd. And I don't really get why like society, role in general, we're just like, yes, of course, we just use star elements shaped as subatomic particles. They're mostly empty space that's vibrating and therefore turned into what we call matter, which somehow became conscious through electrical and chemical signals being communicated through the 3 pounds of tofu-like tissue in your head, which allows you to perceive yourself floating around the universe on a blue planet, which was built from the ashes of dead stars that were formed billions of years after the Big Bang. So you better shut up. Go get a job and pay taxes so that you can be happy. You piece of shit. I'm like, okay. Guess I'm gonna get a job then.